Also some of our contingency awards tonight. The MD3 most laps led, Swift Springs, move of the race. We'll be keeping an eye out for that. But right now, lights out. Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone. John Benning, Chris Simpson got us underway here on night number 1 of the Lucas Oil Speedway. Chris Simpson will take advantage of that top side of the racetrack. He'll put the 32 machine out in front here on lap number 1 as we watch Ryan Geston working the top side. He settles into the 3rd spot as he'll cut across the nose right there of John Benning. Benning is going to go around in front of the field to turn number 2. John Benning, your pole sitter, back in, going around on the 65. And he brings out the caution here at the conclusion of lap number 1 of the Hicks Bricks, car number 65. A tough break right there for your pole sitter. Second time all-time for himself right here at the Lucas Oil Speedway as he fires for the Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone off the exit of turn number 4. He'll get the early jump, circle the bottom side of the speedway, and we are back underway in Wheatland. Simpson dialed in on the top side here early on. A lot to shake down through the course of this 30-lap, 5,000 to win A-main event. He circles the extreme top side right there as you see Ryan Geston working the Todd Cooney Motorsports entry on the bottom side of the racetrack. Watching a little bit further back, you see Logan Martin right up in front of Chad Simpson in the 25 machine. Tyler Kuykendall, that youngster out of Warsaw, in the blue number 15 up on the top side. Peyton Looney, 6-time MLRA winner, works the bottom side of the racetrack, is out in front. It is Chris Simpson here early on over Ryan Geston and Stormy Scott.
That opening lap before the first caution came out, Stormy Scott got stuck in the middle over in 3 and 4, and you can tell just from where everybody's running right now, the middle is not the place you want to be. Either get up on the cushion, stay down around the bottom of the track. That's where these drivers are finding most of their speed, and Stormy Scott just got stuck back in 3rd, but now he's settled in. It's a good 1.1 seconds from Simpson back to Ryan Geston, another half a second back to Stormy Scott, and a good battle now starting to shape up with 5th and 6th place running Justin Wells and Peyton Looney.
Just about a straightaway away from the backside of this field for Chris Simpson to get into some lap traffic as we put lap 6 up on the board. John Benning off the racetrack. He'll keep it off the speedway and keep us green on the speedway as they work the top side of the racetrack. That last time by 1.14 seconds. The advantage for Ryan Geston, or excuse me, the deficit for Ryan Geston. He just knocked half of that out in one lap, and Ryan Geston's down 0.8 of a second as they battled down the back chute.
And now officially John Benning was starting on the pole. He's going to finish dead last. That is the epitome from penthouse to the outhouse.
Now, got this caution out on the racetrack. Yellow race control calling for a yellow. Looks like somebody around, I believe.
With him leading right now and Chad back in 7th, Tony Jackson in 10th. You got to think those guys are probably going to get a couple more spots, but could be a big payday points-wise for Chris.
Chris Simpson will take us back underneath the green flag yet again as we watch Stormy Scott shoot to the top side. And the 2S machine, Ryan Geston right there in the thick of this one. Now Geston going to take that top side. A little bit of, hey, I fooled you right there is down the front straightaway. Simpson's still your leader that time of the line, but Ryan Geston, the Reaper, getting things wound up on the top side of the racetrack, and he will take the lead down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Boy, whenever he took it in a big way at the line. Chris Simpson had him by 100th of a second, and now he's going to be able to stay ahead off of turn 4 is where Chris is getting his speed. Reaper's got him off of 2, but Chris Simpson's got the better run off of 4.
This time right there, Ryan takes it to the bottom, but he cannot keep that car on the bottom side of the racetrack. But this time he will be your new race leader at the line here on lap number 10.
Now, I don't think we're done yet.
No. Great battle right here. It's Geston back down to the inside. He's going to block that move, but man, that front end of that car just continues to skate off the exit of 4. Chris Simpson, a much better race car on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's really able to keep it glued to the lower side of the speedway. You see Brandon Overton in the 93 machine, taking that machine off the racetrack, and his night is now over. Back down to the inside one more time. Chris Simpson, talk about babying the throttle, not trying to break those rear tires loose off the exit at turn number 4. He's oh so close to those infield tractor tires down there on the inside of the racetrack, as well as Look at Ryan Gustin locking up those front brakes, trying to get it woed down right there as he will keep a car and a half length advantage at the line.
That was the best 4 that Gustin has had in the last handful of laps. Off of 2, Gustin will pull him by about 3 car lengths, but Chris is able to make that up off of 4. We'll see if Ryan has learned from that last lap, and I think maybe he's sitting pretty right now.
Slow is fast right now, and right there, Ryan Gustin kind of taking a slow approach down the entrance of turn number 3. He hits that corner too hard. It's really going to push up on him the way that car is handling here tonight, as we are about to put 16 on the board, just over halfway home here in night number 1 of the MLRA Fall Nationals at the Lucas Oil Speedway.
And while we've been watching that, Chad Simpson's lost a couple of spots, and Tony Jackson Jr.'s gotten around him. So TJ, that is, has now jumped up to 7th, Chad Simpson 8th. And big incident over in turn number 2 as Chad Simpson was trying to get back on the back bumper of Tony Jackson Jr. Chad will loop it around and bring out the Midwest Sheet Metal caution. You also wonder if a little bit of it is the short run on the restarts where Chad Simpson's a little bit better, but then once you start to get into that long run, the car really starts to come around for the Reaper.
Green flag back out in the air. Chad Simpson is back out on the speedway as he will tag the backside of this field as we go green. 14 laps to go. What a great restart there by Ryan Gustin. As Gustin takes off, now Chris Simpson going to have his hands full with Stormy Scott, who's got to chase his Category 5 to the top side of the racetrack. And here comes Mr. Wells, the 49 machine of Justin Wells, sitting on the outside of that podium on the top 3 right now in car number 49. Shane, what a run that would be to see him get up on the podium here tonight.
Well, he made a point to tell us throughout the regular season that this is really what he wanted to do. He was never going to be a true points racer here. He really wanted to turn his attention more to MLRA-style events as Stormy up over the cushion off of 2. Loses a lot of ground, and that is going to bump Justin Wells up onto the podium in 3rd. And this type of style really, I think, suits Justin Wells a lot better. He likes the faster speed. He likes to pick and choose what lines he does, and he just dominates on the weekly series. And Chris Simpson, again, running in 2nd, not letting Ryan Gustin get away.
He's putting that pressure on Ryan Gustin right there, and you're going to see it, the 32 machine out of Oxford, Iowa. Chris Simpson back to the point with 10 laps to go. Lead swap for the second time. We did it on lap 10. Now we're going to do it on lap number 20. As Gustin now going to start hustling the top side of the racetrack, get away from that pushing condition of the car. Now he's able to take the lead back here on lap number 21. The Reaper back to the top, and this time, Shane, it looks like he may have found some extra speed on the top side.
Yeah, whenever he was trying to pin Chris Simpson down, really wasn't working for him, and now he is letting it all hang out. And that is where he is really picking him up and putting him down. He cut out a half a second just on his lap speed on that last lap. So Ryan Gustin is finding a way to pull away and pick up speed with 8 laps to go.
Update on your championship point leader. Chad Simpson right now rides in the 17th spot, has only been able to advance 1 position. He's a guy that would desperately love to see a caution to bunch this up, because by the end of this one, we've got 7 to go. Let's put 6 on the board this time by. He's going to be close to the backside of this field when we hit that checkered flag as we come across the line. 6 to go for Ryan Gustin, looking for his 5th all-time MLRA win here at the Lucas Oil Speedway.
Tyler Kuykendall, who had another good run, he's going to call it a night. He comes to the infield.
Five laps to go. Chris Simpson not about to go away. Just when you think Ryan Gustin's got this one, starting to stretch it out a little bit, Chris Simpson finds another gear, keeps himself in the battle, the hunt, the war for night number 1 at the MLRA Fall Nationals. Simpson, 4 to go, down on the bottom side. Gustin running the fine line up along the long way around this Lucas Oil Speedway. Lap traffic, Shane, it may come into play right about the last lap on this one as they are exiting turn 4. Right as our leaders do this time by, with Gustin out by 2 car lengths.
But the good news for Gustin, the lap traffic is all on the low side of the track, and that's not where he's running. That's going to be bad news for Chris Simpson.
Chris Simpson going to have to make something happen in a hurry as they come across the line with 2 laps to go for Ryan Gustin, the Reaper. Couple of laps away from a $5,000 opening night win here in Wheatland.
Getting closer.
This time by the Barron's Performance, 1 to go, is out for Ryan Gustin. Half a car length at the line. Finale is going to be a great one on the bottom side. Caden Klatt right in front of the 32 of Simpson. Simpson will have to chase it up, get in line. That may have done it right there. One more shot on the bottom side for the win. Not going to happen. It's going back to Iowa, but it's going to Marshalltown. And Ryan Gustin, your winner here on night number 1 of the MLRA Fall Nationals. Chris Simpson comes home in the second spot. Justin Wells rounds out the podium in third. Stormy Scott, Tony Jackson Jr. A great championship run right there for the driver of the 56 in the fifth spot. Dustin Hodges, Tristan Chamberlain, Earl Pearson Jr. How about the charge from 24th for the Hurricane to 8th? Gordy Gundaker and Peyton Looney rounding out your top 10. But race fans, tonight it's all about the driver of the 19R machine out of Marshalltown, Iowa. Picking up his 5th ever win here at the Lucas Oil Speedway in the MLRA. Driver of the Cooney Motorsports, Alan Seamless Gutters, May Properties, Fertilizer Equipment Specialist, Mel Hamilton Racing, Carl Chevrolet, Murdy Farms, and Midwest Sheet Metal, car number 19R. Big round of applause for Ryan Gustin, your 8 feature winner here tonight in Wheatland.